All right, guys, let's take a look at this prototype. There's a little change on this one to the production, but the design team over at Christopher Ward, you guys nailed it. Well done. This is the Christopher Ward C60 Trident Pro 300, and it is thin. That's right. They still have the 600. They still have some more robust watches out there, but 300, more than adequate for most of us. It's definitely enough for me. And I like the thin light catcher case. So let's just get right into this. We are looking at a 42 millimeter case. They have a 40 and a 38. So if you need the smaller or want the smaller watches, they are out there. Personally, 42 for me, and I'll explain why. So 42 millimeter, 49 lug to lug. I measured 11.8 thick. On the website, it says 11.5. I measured at 11.8. Still plenty thin. 22 millimeter lug width, 7 millimeter crown. Signed, screw down, double flag motif, ceramic bezel insert, beautiful white dial. There's, of course, other dial choices, but I would go with the white. The white looks amazing to me, but pick whatever one works for you and go with it. You're not going to be disappointed. So, real quick, the reason I like 42, because I just like 42 by 50 millimeter watches. The 40 would be really good. I'd be curious to check that one out, but I find, and again, this one's thinner, so that's why I think the 40 might still be really good for me, but I like the 42 because now it is, whatever the thickness, it's spread out across a larger surface, and it just balances out on wrist better. The 42 just works perfect for my 7.25 inch wrist. I think a lot of other people would also agree with me, but if you like the 40, I think in the thinner case, the 40 is going to work amazing, as will the 38, because I think the thickness is going to be about the same across the board. Inside, Sellita SW200, Christopher Ward rotor, and it is a plus minus 22nd not regulation, but that's the specs on the movement. I didn't throw it on the time grapher, but I did wear it for quite a few days, even on a trip out to California, and it kept time perfectly. I didn't have a problem with it. Not perfectly, but the deviation was not enough that I noticed any problems with it. So I think you will find that it is more than adequate, and you get a display case back on this thin watch case, which is always kind of fun in the watch enthusiast world. They sent it on this rubber strap, which their straps are amazing as well. Now you can get this watch on this rubber strap. You can get it on a hybrid strap, or you can get it on bracelet. Personally, I love their bracelets and their clasp systems. They have the quick adjust, and they're phenomenal. You're going to want the bracelet on this one. However, the way I would suggest you purchase this, if you're in the United States, I think you could do the math on this, but get yourself a $125 off coupon. Christopher Ward does them all the time. Sign up for their Lume magazine. It'll be in there. They'll do mailers. They'll do emails. It's quite often available. So for this combination here, I would buy it on this combination with the rubber strap. It's basically, if I did the math on this right, it is $810 US, okay? It's like 695 pounds. So 810 US dollars minus the $125 discount brings you down to $685 for this combination. That keeps you at a good price point. And then later, order the bracelet, because you can buy the bracelet independently. You can buy the bracelet for $245. I know it's a lot of money for a bracelet, but now, with that discount, because you got the $125 off on the watch, $685 plus the $245, now your total in is $930. And you get the bracelet and the strap. Now, if you would have just bought the watch on the bracelet, it would have been $991 minus the $125 discount. It still would have kept you above $800, and I think you can figure out why that's important. If not, chime in down in the comments down below, and other people will educate you. I'm not going to talk about it here. So, my suggestion is buy it in this combination, save yourself the $125, get it for $685, buy the bracelet later. You're going to want it. And then you'll have the strap and the bracelet. I think it's a good move. The crown action on this, awesome, super easy to manipulate. Nice pop to it when it gets to the unthreaded position. You can hand wind it in this position. One click out is going to get you to the date adjust. Final click out is going to stop the seconds hand, hacking the movement. And then, of course, you can adjust the time to whatever desired time that you would need it to be at. So, and then push it in. Go ahead and thread that in. Very smooth operation. Works perfect. So you have your minute counter here on the ceramic bezel inserted bezel insert. 120 click. Has a nice sound to it. Hopefully it's coming across on the microphone. It might. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. And for the people that bothers you, I am one click over because I overdid it, and I'm just going to leave it. So you're going to have to deal with it. No, I won't. I'll move it because I know it bothers me. It'll bother you guys even more, I'm sure. Okay, there we go. Also, the other thing they pointed out, let's zoom in. I want to show you this real quick. This, again, like I said, is a prototype. So this piece here, this inner metal ring here, this one's polished. Prototype, polished. Production model, it's going to be brushed. I think brushed is better on this particular circumstance. So wise choice again. You can see excellent clean dial, little pop of orange on there, both on the seconds hand and the automatic printing. Date at the 6 o'clock, balances out the dial. Very legible, big hour or arrow hour hand. You have the Trident balance on the seconds. And then, I don't know what you call that, a baton style minute hand. Very clear and legible, nice applied indices. Catches the light, as does the case. Nice finishing on it. Although I smudged it up a little bit, there's a close-up of the case back. Individually serial numbered. And excellent strap, too. The straps are very comfortable. Quick release on those as well. The Lume on this is going to be awesome. It is an X1BLC1 formula, whatever that means. Pretty sure it's like a bluish color. Hopefully it'll come across in the video. Let's pop it on wrist. The other thing that's really good about Ward, 60-day return policy. That's nice, just in case you want to return it. Also, 60-month movement coverage. So kind of like when you buy a brand new car, you get that 5 year, 60-month warranty on like the driveline. Kind of the same thing. So there it is on wrist. So you get a 5-year warranty on the movement. That is nice. You will have to probably send it to Christopher Ward to get it taken care of. The Sellita, it's a good movement. I don't really have any issues with it. There has been some issues with certain ones in the past. I think hopefully they've worked through that. 38-hour power reserve beats at 4 hertz. 26 joules, in case you wanted to run those joules. And like I said, this one's plus minus 20 seconds. If you wanted to go the extra mile, you could probably take it to a competent watchmaker, throw them a few bucks. They could regulate it, make sure they water test it and everything like that. And you can get these things dialed in. So like very accurate timekeeping, just in case it's, closer to that plus minus 20 seconds, it's still within specification. But if you want to dial it in more, like I said, I didn't test this one. It's a luck of the draw a lot often with that stuff. So let's kill the lights, check the Lume on this. There it is. Yeah, it did come through. It's nice, a blue Lume, and they did Lume out the bezel, and it's excellent, both on the indices, the handset, and of course the bezel. Plenty of Lume there, no disappointment. This is a home run watch for these guys, and I know we went crazy long on this video, but I'm telling you, I kind of needed to do that to just kind of cover everything, but this is like a legit good watch at a very affordable price point if you break it down and you get that discount. Hold out, get that discount. This is on pre-order right now, so I think the discount will work for it, and then they'll be shipping soon. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video.